We have been kissed by fortune. Well, maybe the guy that came close to us had the problem. We are in a region where they make the best traditional full Turkish breakfast.
Alla puttanesca.
Bucatini alla puttanesca.
Wow.
I took possession of the kitchen. Can you tell that we are near a border? We don't want to say anything
We
further.
don't want to
spoil
spoil
anything.
it.
It's show time.
We are Aldo, Vera, and Toto. For over 5 years, we have been driving around the world with our self-converted tiny home on wheels, and we visited more than 50 countries on 5 continents. Next destination, Africa. Through our videos, we show how beautiful, but at the same time, how fragile our planet is, hoping to raise awareness about environmental concerns and inspire people to take action. Subscribe to our channel, enjoy our adventure. We leave Diyarbakir and proceed north on what would later become some of the most beautiful roads we drove in Turkey.
That was right. They got a city here called Batman.
Questo è proprio con barricate, guarda qui.
Being on the border with the Kurdish zone, North Kurdistan, we are not surprised by the many military checkpoints present almost everywhere. But fortunately for us, as tourists, the controls are very quick and we get our pass almost immediately. Hello. Anyway, if you remember, we were looking for a shower, right? By the look of it, looks like Toto is gonna get the shower first. We have been kissed by fortune. Yesterday we were looking for a shower, a truck stop, a campsite.
Anything.
Would have been okay for
Yes.
us. But Vera found a spa with the Turkish bath,
Turkish bath.
thermal pools. Behind us there is a hot spring. All up there you can see all the smoke coming out the mountains. It's really beautiful all around the
To
area.
find such a hidden gem, it was really a blessing. And we stayed 3 hours, different kind of pools and temperature of the water,
Showers,
and
all the
showers
facilities.
and sauna, and it was
Air
incredible.
dryer. As you can
Yes.
see, we got all our curls
Nice and puffy.
on show today.
All this for 20 Turkish lira, which is equivalent of €1.20. €1.20.
They've got the massage chairs that for 1 lira you can stay there 3 minutes. So basically with €1 you can do this 17 times. We are tempted to go there again this morning because obviously the price and it reminds us Japan. But we need to continue. We checked the weather again and it's bad weather in all eastern Turkey, and we need to cross few passes on the mountains. But before doing that, we're gonna go for a massage. It was giving snow. We don't know how the services work here. If there is the snow plower, it's better that now there is a little bit of sun, we make our way north.
We're about to cross some of the highest mountain passes in Turkey. Fasten your seatbelts because we are close to 3,000 meters of altitude. And it's full of snow.
Se davvero mi vuoi bene, senti la voce mia, sentimi un po'. Questo è il mio tempo e solo Dio sa quanto ho aspettato. Notti d'estate, giorni infiniti, su un balcone io guardavo là.
It's late morning. Tonight we had a little problem. Well, maybe the guy that came close to us had the problem. 3 a.m. I hear some music in the distance, loud from a car, and some steps, a big burp, really loud, and then someone is shaking the car. I opened the door, I was in bed, I look out and there is this man with the shoe, with the foot on the Toto tire, and he was like doing something like he was pacing, I don't know. I got really mad, I really shouted at him, half in Napolitan, half in English. He really shit himself and he flew away, he disappeared. Then I was sleeping, she woke up with me shouting, she thought it was a dog, an animal. So I told her to look on the other side and it was 6 of them with the van and with the car. I wanted to go talk with them, she said don't go because you may get into trouble. I said okay, let me value the situation, let me check the situation. The first car leaves, then I go out and there was a big spot on the ground next to the door. The guy got sick, basically he vomited, maybe too much alcohol, we don't know. When also the man leaves, I say to Vera, look, I've got an idea. There is a gate just at the entrance, so I decided to close it. I know this is a public car park, so maybe I shouldn't have done it, but if someone comes at 3 a.m. bothering us, then that's not good with us. So this morning, obviously, we reopened the public car park to everyone, and we moved to have breakfast. Sometimes that's how it goes. We have been waiting 3 months for this. We are in a region where they make the best traditional full Turkish breakfast. And Vera found this.
We found.
No, you found. She found it. I just drove here. It's really a steep hill. Honestly, it couldn't get any more typical than this. It's very much off the beaten path. And tomorrow morning we will have this spread, this Turkish spread.
Like at least 14 dishes. Just think about, to prepare a Turkish breakfast like this, you need to
come a day in advance,
yes,
tell them, and they will start to make the bread for the following day. We are so excited because the place where we will actually have it, it's something outstanding. We don't want to say anything
we
further.
don't want to
spoil
it. We will show you tomorrow.
Yeah, we can't wait.
Honestly, we can't wait.
I'm hungry already. I'm ready, you know. This is just a starter. We are trying some of the dishes we will have tomorrow. That's the muhlama.
Muhlama.
Muhlama. Cheesy.
Wow. And buttery. Wow.
Why it's not easy to publish videos in time. Today, this morning, I said, Bella, I need the place. We need to stop. I need to finish the video. We need to publish it tonight. And instead, we found this place. So we started to eat, and then we chat and talk, and now it's evening. So I don't know if I'll be able to publish it tonight. Spaghettiello, spaghettiello. Ma come lo facciamo bello? I took possession of the kitchen. It's after closing time. They had few customers, and now we are gonna cook something for them, a pasta dish with tomato, black olives, oregano and garlic. So let's see what's gonna happen. You know, it's a bit cold, but we are nice and warm in here, and I'm ready to cook. I also put my uniform, so all is good to go.
Oh, bye.
Alla puttanesca.
Bucatini alla puttanesca.
Puttanesca.
O bella donna.
Buon appetito.
Buon appetito.
Buon appetito.
Buon appetito.
Perfetto. Buon appetito.
Buon appetito.
Ciao. Ciao. Mumushka. Mumushka. Adorabile.
Mamaliga.
Mamaliga.
Koku.
Ah.
We're almost ready. Vera is in the kitchen with the chef, stealing her secrets. And in a little bit, we're gonna have our full traditional Turkish breakfast. It's show time. Allora, quindi, questi qua sono minci.
Minci.
This one,
Menemen.
menemem, minci menemem,
Muhlama.
Muhlama.
muhlama.
Yumurta kapama. Çok
Yumur-
güzel bu.
Çok güzel.
Çok güzel.
Çok en.
Ev ekmeği ben yaptım.
Aha.
Tereyağıyla arasını açıyorsun. İçine
Aha. Butter. Very
Süper.
good. Süper.
Ekmek, glok ekmek,
köy ekmeği.
köy ekmek.
Doğal.
Doğal.
Teşekkür ederim.
Afiyet olsun.
Teşekkür.
Here we got the chai, the tea.
Thank you.
These are the traditional dishes. This one is made with eggs, tomato, spice, that's butter. This is the piece de resistance,
Look at this.
cheesy,
Muhlama.
muhlama.
This.
That's
this
with
is
eggs.
delicious. Oops.
And that's the traditional bread. We had to tell them yesterday to bake it, so they could make it fresh for us today.
And obviously all the
the-
sauces and honey and olives and the original cheese and salad and
All the
eggs.
trimmings.
Yes, all the trimmings. We can't wait.
You ready?
Yes, I'm ready. I'm
Let's
ready.
dig in.
Let's start it.
We'll be able to finish everything.
We won't go until we're done and finish everything because it's delicious.
And let's be honest, we also like the views.
Obviously.
Also, for Turkish people, the breakfast is the most important meal of the day. So that's why they eat all of these things: eggs, cheese, all these proteins, carbohydrates, bread. So you got enough energy for the whole day. We agree with them. Amore, can you pour me some chai, please? I'm not used to sit on the ground.
We almost ate everything.
The most important meal of the day, the only meal of today.
I can't breathe, so full I am.
I think I'm gonna have some trouble standing up. Will you help me?
Of course.
I hate Vera's shoes.
Tabii.
Hey. These shoes I've seen the Everest. Questa punta qua dietro è il primo ostacolo per gli alpinisti, è questo ghiacciaio. E qua c'è l'amore mio, che lo sta guardando. Siamo vicinissimi, è lui.
We would like to thank from our heart Hassan and Aisha for their warm welcome. They've been very kind to us. And guys, if you are in this area of Artvin or Borshka, come to visit their little restaurant called
Huzurtepe.
Huzur Tepe. You'll try some typical, organic, authentic Turkish food with some spectacular views. Come and try this.
Teşekkür ederim.
Teşekkür ederim.
Thank you.
Teşekkür.
It's time to say goodbye to our friends and go down to the valley, or rather, to the coast. Last morning here in Turkey, we are at the edge, at the last city, town near the border with Georgia, on the top northeast of the Black Sea coast.
I'm finishing
Yeah.
all of the mandarins because we don't know if they will let us
pass with it, with fresh fruit. So
and also it's vitamin C,
so
but it's never enough.
never enough. So yeah, it did snow last night, a few bad days of bad weather, but it's time to go. So good experience. We stayed more than we thought. We want to stay a month and a half.
Strange feeling
Yeah.
to leave this country after 3 months staying in here, after knowing so many beautiful people, Turkish people, Kurdish people, Syrian people.
We got
We
to
had-
know a reality we didn't know,
Yes.
about the Kurdistan and the Kurds, and
Exactly.
glad.
We saw many places that tourists doesn't arrive there,
Yeah, off the
so
beaten
over
path.
beaten path.
So,
had amazing experiences, and we are very grateful.
Yeah,
for
it was a good country. It was a good,
Yes.
really. We will remember Turkey. We will
Yes,
remember
we
Turkey.
will remember forever Turkey, definitely.
So thank you, Turkey. It's now time to go. If everything goes according to plans, we'll see you in the next country, Georgia. So see you soon. Can you tell that we are near a border? So many lorries. If everything goes according to plans, we'll see you in the next country, Georgia. So see you soon. So never mind, they just sent us back to Turkey. We didn't enter Georgia, despite us showing them that we got the certificate for the antibodies and we are immune and all these things. They said negative.